yeah. So, I guess the game is quite literally taking pity on me. It's just like, you know what? She's had enough problems. She's dealt with enough. Just give her that. Do I have something for Samurai? The one fucking time I want to look for something for Samurai? Oh, you shit faces. I don't even want to save. Like, I don't even want to save because I don't know if this is... Oh, I'm not gonna lose any, I'm not gonna gain anything from saving, so fuck it. Alright. We're going all in. God help us all. I don't understand. Scythe, you must come out? Yes. Indeed, yeah, that's... Yeah, the whole second conversation after I got my ass kicked the first time is very rousing and all, but please shut up. Fuck you, dragons. Okay, so Tiris, now that you're fucking level 25. Fuck, they do level to your highest character, I think. Do they? Because I don't think they were level 22 before. Balls. Alright, here we go. Okie dokie. This is gonna be really interesting. And by interesting, I mean potentially horrifying, because if I lose a second time, I'm just like, that's it, I'm done. Like, I give up on the game, I give up on life. Clearly, I am not meant for this. This is just... They're always three levels under your highest level character. Fuck! So I was right. Going and fighting at Xanon's at Lighten Town and getting her leveled up to level 25 actually did completely fuck me over then. Thanks, Goldark. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you showing up when you did and not allowing me to level everybody. And now I'm just fucked. Thanks, dude. From the bottom of my heart, go fuck yourself. However, the nice thing about this spell is that it goes right for the boss. Kills some of his defenses, but the big thing is that it just hurts like hell for him, and that's the major, like, selling point. Look at that conveyor belt of death. Look at that. You know, that's just not called for. Especially since, Jesus Christ, that hurts. Like, a lot. On the plus side, I did give her dragons, so yay! There is that. And I'm gonna go ahead and summon Wyvern before they all reach. It may kill some of my people, but that's fine. That is a sacrifice I am willing to endure. Mainly because I don't really have a choice except to endure it. So, now, Razor... Yeah, I killed, like, 2 of my people. That's fine. This dude is pretty much screwed. But hopefully I can buy enough time with Tiris that Gongos can come in and do his Gongosy thing, even though he's level 8 to my level... Fuck. Ha ha! Screw you, I have flying units. Ha ha! Now... how well is this going to turn out precisely? I mean, in the long run. I mean, Razor's screwed. That goes without a doubt, but the other dragon guy is, well, he's hurting a little bit. He's gonna be a bit more. God damn it. Screw you, pal. Tiris isn't gonna last very long, though, if I put her in again. Her units will last longer than she will, because they have enough MP to do that at least twice. Which means that, you know, she will assuredly die within 2 shots of those. If not 1. And while I have no problem with her taking 1 for the team, because she's kind of awful, I would rather not have to wait another 3 to 4 weeks for her to come back, thus having to be forced to fight those dragon armies for like 4 weeks and try to bide my time, basically. So I actually have to, sort of play this shit smart. And seriously, of all the freaking people I actually leveled to 25, I had to fucking pick this chick. I'm kind of bothered by that, to be truthful. Like, she's bad. Like, she's not even good in any redeemable quality. She's just kind of like, just not good, basically. Hopefully that's far enough where it'll actually hit towards me and not the center of the screen. Good. Fantastic. because I kind of need as many of those dragons to die as possible, because they're probably going to kick my ass. Yep, I'm dead. Sorry, Terrace. You took one for the team, as was expected. Hopefully she'll be revived in time to do the whole fighting Madrick thing, and, you know, I won't doom an entire continent of people to their fiery and slow deaths and shit and whatever. No, who cares? Now, how is Gondos going to fare with this? Because that scares me a little bit. And it scares me because 22 dragons in defensive stance can actually do a hell of a lot of damage. They can actually take out an entire contingent of this. I've said it before, but every time I look at that, it looks unintentionally phallic. I know that's not what it's intended to do, but that's what it looks like. Cross rush. Enemy army. I have to do it. I have no other choice because they're going to murder my zombies. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Kill the dragons. Kill the dragons. Kill and murder all the dragons. But hopefully there'll be this nice little line of zombies. Nope. No, there are not a line of zombies. As a matter of fact, there's going to be a shooting gallery of zombies, because zombies are fucking terrible. Why didn't I bring in Reinhardt? He could have just killed the zombies, or he could have killed the dragons from afar, and then, god damn it, I'm dumb. This is exactly the type of shit I did last time, and I'm stupid. Damn it. I don't like being dumb. Can I stop being dumb at some point? I'd appreciate it. On the plus side, now he has MP no longer, so now he's MP, like... That was like some serious old-timey speak. Okay, so just go ahead, murder my people. You know, go on melee, because that's what you do. Actually, no, don't fucking go on melee. Fucking wait that shit out. I don't even care. You both draw out, you both get lost, and then it's me versus Reinhardt again. And hopefully this time I can actually beat her. God damn it, I'm bad at this game. All I wanted to do was just grind some stuff. Why did you force me to have to think? All I wanted was a little bit something mindless, game. That's all I wanted. I wanted to not think. Why do you make me think? That's not nice. I know you're a strategy game and that's like your kind of design, stock, and trade, but seriously, man, you gotta throw me a bone here. I don't have time to think at this time of day, which is like 4:30 in the afternoon on a Wednesday. I don't have the time to think at 4:30 in the afternoon on a Wednesday. I got shit to do, like trying not to sleep. You know what I mean, game? But ha, screw you. I still inevitably won, even though I didn't lose. It's a draw, which means I win. Sorta. Don't question it. Okay. Well, this is gonna end well. Luckily enough, mages are extremely good against zombies. The only problem is Scythe is just... I fucking hate Scythe so much. Words cannot describe just how much I loathe this character and her quote-unquote attributes. But that's enough to buy me some time. I have Meteor Storm, which I can't do two of, I can only do one. However, Meteor Storm that shit up real quick, murder her troops. That's fantastic, that's exactly what I wanted to see. I lost one mage. Thank God this game doesn't hate me that much. Now advance. And hopefully... God damn, I love Reinhardt. He has such high accuracy in command. It's great. And I don't understand why she hasn't cast a spell yet. She's freaking me out a little bit. But in any case, I can stop the clock a little bit, allow my people to surround her, which is basically just free DPS. That did nothing, but then again, it wasn't intended to. Now stand by while she does this. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen, but you know what? You can't do shit to me now, hon. You may have frozen my power bar, but guess what? I don't have any MP left anyway, so screw you while you get shot in the face from both angles. That's what she said. And then, I mean, if I draw out, I'm going to be kind of pissed off. I'll be completely truthful here. However, Dude, like, you were doing so well. You did more damage to it when you were running up. What the hell is the dealio here? There we go. She's in the red. That's great. That's fantastic. Yeah, Reinhardt is super, super powerful. Especially if you can level him up properly. He can get to be, I mean, absolutely monstrous, because he's one of the only mages that can actually cap out at 127 damage without using like HP stones and stuff like that. He's a freaking monster. He's super, super monstrously powerful. But yay! I won! That's 2 out of 3. Yee. Curses, how did I lose to the likes of you? I'll not soon forget this, Tyrus and Reinhardt. Gongos, it appears that you've been ignored again. Forget about Scythe. That's a secret of health. Forget about all the bad. If the bad doesn't knock me in the face, I'll ignore it. Just the way I am. Shut up, Gongos. And thank you, Tyrus, for taking one for the team. And thank you, Gongos, for, you know, stuff, I guess. It is Bracelet of the Sun. Phantasmical. Administration. What the fuck does that mean by administration ability has increased by 12? What do you mean? Why did I lose that battle? That is clearly nonsensical. Yeah, I don't like Gongos. I'm very sorry. I just can't find it. Hey, where are you going? Where the fuck are you going, pal? You are going right here, buddy. Because you need to think about what you've done. Like, a lot. Administration level means Reinhardt gained 12 intelligence. So administration level means intelligence? Why? That's a really weird mistranslation. Of all the things to potentially call it, why would they call it administration level? Gongos is pretty good. He hits hard and as a tank. I guess he's not much for mass troop killing skills. It's not necessarily, like, as a general, he's pretty okay. Like, as a character, I can't freaking stand him. I don't like him. I don't respect him, or his general, or his people. I don't... He sucks, basically. He sucks, he's bad, and I don't like him. It's stupid, it's petty, but I genuinely dislike him. I can't... I'm very sorry. He's just not my guy. He does, he has a very cool sprite. Yes, abandon the castle. Run down here. Please don't go in the opposite direction. Thank you for actually showing some modicum of intelligence. You guys go here. Excuse me. Again, there we go. And I'm just going to keep these castles... Whoops. I'm going to keep these castles quiet. Or quiet? What? I'm going to keep these castles empty, so that way he can just kind of wander and mosey on back at his leisure, and effectively just leave me the hell alone. Yes, abandon the castle, go over here, abandon this castle, Uriel, head over here. Now... I guess now I just wait for like 3 turns until Goldark comes back, and then I'm basically stuck trying it again. That sounds like fun. Let's see. Tyrus and Wine are both more annoying characters, and they actually suck too. The stat... Let's see, it's Reinhardt, Goldark, Junin, McCall, Tyrus, Leon, Gongos, Wine stats, and spell list-wise. Yeah, I can agree with that. Reinhardt is by far the most powerful. The dude is ridiculous. Unfortunately, I do not have Astia herbs to heal Goldark, so basically I'm screwed for the next, like, 3 turns. So I get to kind of stand here and do nothing. I could farm Lighten Castle again if I wanted to. Problem is, I already let him take it back, so that's actually going to have to be a battle, and I don't want it to be a battle because I'm lazy. Which sucks. But them's the breaks. Now, do I have Astia herbs? I don't think I do. I think I used the one that I had. Gauze armor. Astia's ring. Magic crest, nope. Okay. Can I give you this? No. Can I give it to... Brain, why do you not work? Reinhardt? Who the fuck has a sun bracelet? Do I give it to Gongos? Sure! I'll give it to Gongos. Why not? Oh, the joys of arguing over which monarch is better. I vastly prefer Reinhardt to Tiras, mainly because of the massive HP advantage. The Dark Vortex spell is really strong, but it also seems to be, in my opinion, the times that I've used it, it seems to be, I mean, not in this, but in previous playthroughs, it seems to be, like, really finicky, or when it actually decides it wants to suck troops into a vortex. It can suck 100 troops in, but it can also suck up, like, 2. And she also... she sucks, man. She dies in, like, 2 hits unless you have HP stones, or the dragon statues. You know, she starts off with archers, which are just probably the worst unit in the game. And I don't like her character. She's all, like, girly. She tries to hit and she does this weird little flaily thing. And I'm just like, woman, please, you are a monarch. Express yourself with some measure of monarchly-ness-ism. She's not strong at all. She's very weak. You know, Reinhardt can die in 2 hits too from the beginning, but once he gets leveled up, he balls out of control like crazy. So now enters the waiting game. I probably could have spent the time searching for castles and stuff, but I don't... Man, I don't care. I cannot bring myself. Anyone can lose a duel. I've had Tiras beat McCall because of big double crits. Leon, Gongus, Goldark are mostly interchangeable. Top tier general to general fighter types. Tiras is way better than Leon, Wine, and Gongos at crushing troops, and Call of Duty and I like for having 2 top tier skills. That's the nice thing about games like this, is that because of the strategy involved, you can actually change it to your strategy and determine, you know, who you like more. I mean, I'm more of the playstyle that I like characters like Junin, McCall, you know, Goldark, because of things like Sonic Boom, Sonic Wave, Sonic Blast, Meteor Storm, things that can really destroy the armies. And they have those powers, and they have those abilities without really sacrificing, you know, other effective areas, you know what I mean? They are decent duelers, you know what I mean? They can kind of hold their own in a fight, generally speaking. You know, I mean, with the whole thing with attack animations aside, they can kind of survive on their own pretty decently well, you know what I mean? They can kill troops with shut up castles, I don't care. You know, Reinhardt's good too at later levels, but he's very, very squishy in the beginning. Like, Gongos is, like somebody said, hematophilia. Hematophilia, sorry, I screwed up your name. Is super, super tanky. But I'm not a fan of his starting character type. I'm absolutely not a fan of his storyline at all. And I know that the slow damage or the slow attack animation thing is kind of ideal for dueling and things like that because of the whole weird animation, like clipping and not paying attention to things. But he's not among my favorites. He just feels slow. Wow, really only 1 turn? Fuck yeah, I can do that. Okay. Maybe it's because it's a storyline thing, so they're just kind of like, you know what, this shit needs to get done, like, quick. But it's, you know, and that's more, I mean, more than anything, that's just kind of like personal preference, you know, it's, you know, I mean, Goldark is, what? Excuse me? There we go. You know, Goldark is a good character, or not Goldark, Gongos is a good character. He's certainly not useless like, you know, half of the people you wind up getting. He does have very strong merits. It's just, I personally, you know, he feels too slow for me. You know, Leon is kind of, as I think Pat said, he's kind of like interchangeable. Like, he's good and he's okay. Like, he's like McCall and, oops, nope, not what I wanted to do. He's like McCall and Leon and Goldark in that he has a super, super fast attack animation and he hits hard. But his abilities are based on hitting generals, you know what I mean? He's a powerhouse. He will, you know, he's very, very strong against generals, but he's not as strong against armies and in general, you know what I mean? It seems like, you know, like for instance, Tiras is very, very good against destroying armies, but she's extremely, extremely weak, whereas people like Gongos and Leon are very, very good against generals, but they're not very good against troops. You know, McCall, Junin, Goldark to a slightly lesser extent because he has that bullshit Hyperstorm ability, which I fucking hate. You know, they're good. They're kind of middle of the ground. They have abilities to take out troops, and they have the ability to hold their own in a fight. So they're kind of, you know, I'm usually the middle of the road type person that enjoys. Shut up, dude. You know, not you guys, the character on the screen. You know, they're kind of middle of the road enough that, you know, that those are the characters I like to play, the sort of jack-of-all-trade types that can be, they're not exceptional at one thing, but they're good enough at everything that I can figure out what ability to use when, and it feels more strategic to me because I'm weird like that, basically. Yeah. Gongos is basically Juno. No one gets 12-4 MP unless you let them grow as an enemy monarch, not even Reinhardt. Enemy monarchs get ridiculous MP growth, but it goes way down once they join you. Red High Reinhardt to 20 MP without any nasty statues and MP. It's scenario dependent, not enemy dependent. Maybe, but I just beat the game at low level then. I've had very, very seldom broke 10 MP. This right there is always the hardest fight in the game for me. I've had high level runs that reach level of 21 or 22. Yeah, this shrine fucking sucks. I hate this man so much. So, what I'm going to do, and this is going to be stupid. I know this is going to be stupid, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's like, here's wine, then Goldark shows up. Yeah. Well, the thing is, the whole reason I was bringing this up to you guys was that before Goldark showed up, I was actually using Lighten Castle. I was going to power level all of my characters to like level 25 because I had his army. Fuck it, Hyperstorm, fuck this shit. I hate the spell, but I'll fucking use it. Screw you guys. Hate you so much. But I was going to use those 4 generals at Lighten Castle had already started to run. You know, all of their generals were at 1 MP. They were at 1 HP except for Xanon. They had no troops, no HP, no MP, nothing like that. And I was basically just using them to farm with like a range troop, like archers. Even archers were actually useful for this. And it was the one time where, Commander, it was the one time, you know, I mean, I was killing them in like, maybe like 4 or 5 minutes tops was each battle, and I was gaining like 4 levels at a time. Which is why Tiras is level 25 and everyone else is like level 8. Because I was like, okay, I got Tiras to level 25, now I can start pulling everybody else up, and then I was like, oh, guess what, motherfucker? Here's Goldark. So now now the ending scenario begins, and now everyone else is like level 8. So, oh, yeah, force a draw. I didn't even think about that. You know, I did not think about that. That probably would have been the smarter idea because I'd already used it in the last shrine. I'm a dumbass. Yep, I'm dumb. I should have thought that through. I should have read the chat. I do apologize. What I do is just give wine only 50 samurai dragons. That the way the dragon does use protect formation. Oh, he doesn't use protect formation if you're at 50. Okay, dude, you gotta retreat. Sorry, man. Because unlike everyone else, you actually have to survive, which sucks. If this is going to a duel, then you're going to get killed. Yeah, samurai dragons, sure. Typically you have 100 soldiers. Not for long, I don't. I try to avoid getting soldiers whenever humanly possible. Well, I'm probably going to lose this one again. I fucking hate this shrine battle. I hate this dragon so much. Because now he's in protect formation again. And now I'm going to lose pretty much all of my dragons to him again. Because I don't think... Go figure. I kind of want to use Protect just to fuck with him. Can I advance? I can advance with Protect formation. That's amusing. I think I'm going to do that. For shiggles, at this point I've already pretty much given up on this actually being a win, but Cross Rush, why not? Hopefully we'll buy just enough time in the animation that some of the what's-in-the-doodles dragons can slip through. And enough to potentially clear them off. I have flying troops. Screw you, AI. But hopefully, whoops, wrong buttons. Murder them, please. But I will say that one dragon is seriously holding it down. I'm quite impressed. This is also why Goldark is a total badass, because he can basically solo, you know, 2 quest generals effectively by himself. Oh yeah, I have spells. I forgot about that. Those are the ones I'm more familiar with, and only those 2 and tiers 2. I generally don't have the awards crest lying around, or I forget. I really don't like the grind in this game. I'm generally just doing everything I can as fast as possible. I'm gonna be honest, I have very rarely grinded in this game through all of my different playthroughs. I almost never, like the thing with the Lightened Castle, I almost never do that. I never do that because I don't care enough to do it. I usually can wind up beating it with mostly the starting units. For the most part, I can beat it with most of the starting units. I pretty much have to replace archers and soldiers, but if I have any kind of capability to do that, then I'm pretty much set. Now, cross rush, enemy army. Hang on a sec. Fuck you, Blizzard. Fuck you so much, dude. Fuck it, cross rush. May as well do it. Okay. Defense, I mean, it's not going to do much of it. Whoops, buttons are hard. Buttons are hard. But my dragons are fighting their way back. I'm kind of impressed. Go Gadget Protect formation. And Goldark here is holding it down too. Pretty decently in any case. I mean, not great, but it is okay. I'm making this way more tense than it needs to be by my inability to understand or properly strategize. Mainly because I try to rush and not think about things before I do them. Okay, now. Melee. Just need to wait for one to do everything for you, which saves a lot of time since you don't have to conquer any castles. Everything about this is a waiting game, passive strats win every time, but it may be not the fastest either. I mean, waiting as in you can stand around a Tradnor and wait, level Reinhardt off the Skull Children's and it does win, eventually conquer everything, you'll get attacked by nearby monarchs, I'd imagine. He unites everyone except Goldark. Oh, I didn't know any monarch who unites others. Really? They can do that? Oh yeah, that's right, they can do that, can't they? Fuck it, let's go. Again. Don't double tap me. Don't double tap me. Fucking you. Oh my god, he didn't. Yep. I was impressed that I actually didn't kill him. Okay, so 3rd time's the charm, maybe? Oh, I'm so bad at this scenario.